True goals are promissory notes that you write to yourself, and they greatly influence how you view yourself at the established time of expiration. I'm Erwin Scofield, and I have something to say. Well, it's that time of year when most of us believe we need to and are capable to make some positive changes. The annual clock is resetting, and a fresh start for a fresh new year goes together like ice cold milk and an Oreo cookie. However, for most, the enthusiasm for change often dissolves fast because there is not enough personal commitment to underwrite the desire. And sometimes that challenge falls within the disconnect between enthusiasm and motivation, when hurdles exist that threatens one's determination. You see, enthusiasm is an internal impulse that inspires effort towards a goal, while motivation is an external factor that inspires one to push forward. Let's say you really wanted to lose weight and get fit, and part of that strategy required a routine workout. You're enthused. You have the internal impulse, which may or may not be enough depending on your discipline as a person. If you're not strong-willed, you will set out for the gym for a few days and then find justifiable reasons why you cannot continue. If you bring new workout equipment into your finished basement, you will probably follow your workout routine a bit longer before becoming tired of tackling 1 or 2 flights of stairs to reach the equipment. And if you brought that same equipment into your bedroom, you might stick with it yet longer before the equipment is overrun by dirty laundry. You see, when an enthused person is not strong-willed and firmly committed, that internal impulse must be supplemented with external factors according to the degree of necessity. In the aforementioned example, the equipment in the home offered some motivation, but it only improved the situation a little. What is needed for this individual is motivation with an accountability component, still external, but tied to expectation and accountability co-managed by another party. A coach, a trainer, a friend, a muse. Oddly enough, we do better for ourselves when we are concerned about disappointing others. It really shouldn't be that way at all, but it is for so many. And I say, leverage it until you no longer need to. Let the external motivation with the accountability component help you make good on the promissory note you wrote to yourself. Now let's talk about the goal itself. The actual end result is in fact motivation enough for the strong-willed and determined person. But the planned end result should be viewed as a promissory note you write to yourself. Everyone knows that real goals, serious goals, belong in writing. But some people write goals without considering them as a major promise to self, an agreement that binds your desire and your efforts to push forward until the intended outcome is achieved. Okay, I know not many of us are promise keepers. Some of us really struggle in that area, and some have harsh judgments for those who struggle. But let me encourage you real quick. To become a better promise keeper, you need to first learn to keep a promise you made to yourself. And every time we set out and achieve a goal, guess what? Yep, we strengthen that part of our character. And eventually, we will become increasingly reliable and valuable to ourselves as well as to others. So let me leave you with 3 best practices for your 2019 promissory note to self. First, set goals you can control. Don't set goals that will leave you to the mercy of people who may bail on you. Else, if they do, you will have no way of completing. Second, set purposeful goals. Make sure that what you desire truly matter to you in a very big way. Else, you will not stick with it for any real length of time. And three, set realistic goals. For example, don't try to lose 100 pounds if you never succeeded at losing 10. Else, you might be a failure even after significant progress. Now, for as long as I can remember, some folk have advised that we should not make New Year's resolutions because they are often promises we can't keep. But here's what I say. Train yourself to keep the promises you make to yourself. Write your 2019 promissory note and leverage all of your enthusiasm, motivation, and any accountability you need to achieve your goal. Become a promise keeper and be a better you. Thank you for watching. Share this video with your friends. And please subscribe to my channel. I'm Erwin Scofield, and I have something to say.